Right-way immigration and asylum practitioners. We are live right now in the United Kingdom on Nigeria 101.1 FM. My name is Tokunbo Olagbaye, Yemijo Kinjasha. It is nice to unite back with you guys on the Saturday program, Nigeria 101.1 FM. I have to apologize for my missing of the program last week, Saturday. It was due to the immense pressure of some detention work that I have to attend to as a matter of urgency, and that's why I was unable to unite with you guys on Nigeria 101.1 FM. But quite right now, we are in the studio, we are in the United Kingdom on 07908-628-240 or 07852-462910. It is a live program right now. It's all how to regularize your status is what we are talking about now. So if you have an issue that you think that we need to look into now, this is the arena for you to answer, to ask your questions so that we can deal with it straight away on Nigeria 101.1 FM live in the studio right now. Please call me back, this person. We are in the studio right now, Nigeria 101.1 FM, talking about how to regularize your status. I want to appreciate all of you for your immense time that you always give to me on this platform to join me right now. From time to time, your contribution is quite invaluable to me. So I will continue to acknowledge you and to appreciate all of you out there. Both those who are listening from the radio, on the telephone, and on the social media arena where I am a guru there. I want to applaud you. I want to say thank you to you. I want you to know that I appreciate you. We're talking about the issues that are facing the immigrants in the United Kingdom. Regardless of your country, your color, once you are not from European continent, you are more likely to have an issue to do with United Kingdom immigration nationality. Even if you are holding British passport, you will not tell me that all the members of your family that are in the non-developing country, that they are holding red passports. So you will need to be aware of the issues that Nigerians are going through or the other continents are going through in the diaspora. Today we want to look at the issues that people want me to talk about, especially to do with the problems of how to regularize people that want to come to United Kingdom, to join their husband, to join their wife, to come and meet their friend. Of course, if you hold British passport, you are entitled to invite your friend from Nigeria, from Ghana, from Cameroon, from Uganda, from Gambia, from non-developing nation to come and visit you, and this is the reason why the program is always been there for you, to assist you, to enlighten you, to put you through the limelight for you to know exactly what you need to do. It is now about few minutes to 2 o'clock in the United Kingdom. So we are running a bit backwards. So that's why I enter quickly so that I can get out of the program fast today, because we have other producers who want to use time as well today. So today is a different day entirely. I would not want to take your time unnecessarily. So I want to deal with all the inquiries that are inboxing me. I cannot answer all 1,000 or 2,000 questions, and especially when people are using 2 pages to ask me questions, it is impossible for me to answer all those things. What is crucial at the moment for you to understand is that I want you to know that Tokunbo Olagbaye is not just for one person. I am for all of you. But let us do things accordingly so that we will be able to answer questions without any problem. I am right in the studio on 07908-628-240. Yemijo Kinjasha, Tokunbo Olagbaye, Enushe. Enushe, I will call the music. You have the opportunity to call me on 07908-628-240. This morning alone, I've got more than 100 missed calls because the people were calling me while I was sleeping. And it's so impossible, to answer call when you are in another planet entirely. So now that I'm in your world, I'm in your planet, I am ready to answer your query, your inquiry, your anxiety, your question. I am here for you now. I've only got a few minutes, which is 30 minutes to spare today. And after 30 minutes, I will be off the line because I have people waiting for me outside studio. So I'm only spare 30 minutes of my time. Can you call me, sir, when you get my number? I don't want to mention your name, but you know who you are. Immediately after this program, can you call me? You know who you are, but I don't want to mention your name. Call me as soon as we leave this. As soon as I leave studio now, call me. Let me know if you are still in the United Kingdom or you are in Lagos. You need to call me. Thank you. The other number in studio right now is 07852-462-910. Yes, I am back onto the planet, Diola. I'm sure you are aware of that. So we're talking about the issues facing migrants in the United Kingdom. We are live right in the studio on Niger 101.1 FM. You can share this program. Please share this program and like my page as usual. But you can see that there are thousands and thousands of people on it already. So you are not alone. It is a big platform. So, and I want to encourage you, you know.
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Hello, my hello.
How are you? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma.
Thank you. Okay.
Yes, well, sorry, I want to ask you a question. I'm one of your members anyway, so now she goes up the job the same.
Go ahead, please.
What really happens is if someone has indefinite, right? So but before I had my indefinite, so I don't have it. I have like discretionary. So how long would I wait for? For 1 year, I have to wait for 5 years.
What did you just say that you have? I need to know what you have there.
Before I had discretionary twice, but now I got my indefinite. So it's close to 1 year now. I've had indefinite. So I just want to know.
You have discretionary leave before.
Yes, ma'am.
So you had that visa, that leave rather. I beg your pardon. You have the leave two times, twice.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and now you have been granted indefinite leave to remain.
Yes.
Before you had your first 3 years, what was your status in the UK?
I'm overstaying.
Okay, so from the date they granted you your first 3 years, you have to wait 10 years so that you can have your nationality done. But you cannot do it now.
Oh, okay, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, dear. Bye. Bye. Ẹyẹ méjì ò kì í jáṣà Tókunbọ̀ Ọlágbáyé lórúkọ tèmi. Ògbóná gbogbo tó ń dátọ́ lẹ́nu ìgbé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ gbígba ìwé ìgbèmù làwa jẹ́ ní UK yìí kò dẹ̀ sí ẹni tí ò mọ̀ mí àfẹn tó bá kàn fẹ́ fojú pamọ́ fún mi lókù. Ìjọba gbọ́ nípa mi, ìjọba dẹ̀ mọ̀ mí dáadáa, mo dẹ̀ tó gbangba sùn lọ́yẹ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ gbígba ìwé ìgbèmù tí ò bá ṣeé ṣe, àá sọ fún pé kò ṣeé ṣe, tó bá ṣeé ṣe, àá sọ fún pé kò ṣeé ṣe. As a matter of fact, Nigerian doesn't even appreciate someone telling the truth of it. But then that cannot stop me from moving forward in my life. You know, Nigerians enjoy you to tell lies. Wọ́n fẹ́ kọ́ kí ẹ parọ́ fún wọn kó tó lè lọ síwájú. But gbogbo èèyàn kan ló lè parọ́ láti déwájú. Àwọn kan wà tó yẹ pé tí wọ́n bá parọ́ wọn ò lè déwájú láéláé nítorí pé wọ́n á já wọn látẹ̀yìn. Àwọn kan wà tán lè parọ́ tán lè déwájú. Ẹni tó bá ń ṣòótọ́, one day he will get the reward of it, and that is what I'm working on. I'm not working on any other thing other than the truth of the matter. We are live in the studio right now on Niger 101.1 FM. My name is Tókunbọ̀ Ọlágbáyé. I'm answering questions with regards to Iwe Igbelu. You know, that is what I am doing today, right now. For all those who always say, speak English, speak English. I have warned people so many times, and you should appreciate that warning. Without being rude and without being prejudiced, you should wait for me and hear from me before you start saying otherwise. Thank you, Yetunde Abe. Thank you so much. You know, we are mixing the program together. From the inception of this program, I started with Yoruba language. Whoever, for all those that have known me, this program commenced with the dialect, just to encourage first of all the Yoruba people in the diaspora. If you will agree with me, we are the largest tribe in the diaspora from Nigeria. But that is notwithstanding, as we are now moving smoothly and mixing up the language now, we need to appreciate each other. There is no need for people to be fighting each other on the platform when it comes to issue, because I read all the comments and I see how people are interpreting and responding to each other. Please let us respect each other. Respect is reciprocate. Thank you so much. Thank you, Florence. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your understanding. Thank you. So we're on 07908 628 or in the studio number now is 07852 462910. Regarding the program we had yesterday at Faith World Television, I'm sure they're going to upload it today at 2 o'clock. It's coming on Facebook today at 2 o'clock. Even myself, I haven't seen it, but I'm going to keep an eye on it. It's coming up at 2 o'clock. The program on Faith TV World yesterday will come up 2 o'clock today. So if you have your query, I'm on 07908 628 240. A lot of people will call after when I may have, you know, left studio, but I would still hang around now before I leave, so that if you have the opportunity to call me, you can call me. But like I said earlier on, it is just a short of time. I'm not spending more than 30 minutes in the studio. So I want us to appreciate that time. As soon as it's half 2, I'm going to leave studio for other things I need to do in the office. And then I have people that have programs they want to come in. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I have other people that are on the program that want to call me. So I want us to give them the allowance. We're talking about how to regularize your status. We're looking at several ways of for people to put in an application to the Secretary of State and to be able to know that they want to regularize their status. Please, I need your card number. Send it to me, ma'am. My number is on 07908 628 240. Thank you, Alaji Rasak. Thank you so much, everybody. Yeah. Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello there. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Well done, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I have a question, please, ma'am.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, for someone who has got an appointment, a child who is a British citizen,
Yeah.
and the person has got an application already, has had an application before in the Home Office, and they requested for the passport. And the person kept, they didn't return the passport when they received that.
Has the application been granted?
And then the person wants to now put in a new application on the basis of the British citizen child.
Yeah.
Do the person need to go and do a new passport? Because that previous passport we have in the Home Office has expired.
If the passport has expired, of course you can obtain a new one. But if it hasn't expired, that is fraud.
So it has expired.
Yeah.
It expired 2 years ago, but it's still with them in the Home Office.
Don't worry about that. Once you are granted, the Home Office will release all the documents they have in their possession. So you shouldn't worry about that. The one you need to, you should have a copy of your passport.
Yeah, photocopy.
Yeah, then that's what you will use to make a new application to the High Commission of Nigeria in the United Kingdom.
For a new passport.
For a new passport, yes.
Okay. All right, and then another thing on that. Another question, please. If the father of the child doesn't want to get involved in because they are no more together, and she wants to do this application, is it still possible?
Has the child got British passport?
Yeah, the child has got British passport already.
And the father of the child doesn't want to be involved?
Yeah.
You can still proceed.
The application.
Yes, you can proceed with the application without the father, yeah. If you have the sole responsibility, of course you can.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, ma'am. God bless you.
Thank you, you're welcome. There is a live program right now in the United Kingdom, Nigeria 101.1 FM, Tukumba Olagbaye is my name. We're looking in depth with regards to the method and ways of putting in application to the United Kingdom Border Secretary for the Home Department. Hello? Hello? Yeah, hi.
Can I talk to Pastor Lawyer Tukumba on the program?
I'm here.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yes. Sorry, my question is, I'm an EU citizen.
Okay.
And I came to United Kingdom with my husband, but suddenly just wanted to go back to Nigeria.
Okay.
And he is an Irish citizen as well. Does he have any implication when he needs to return back to this country or not?
He is an Irish citizen. Did you say your husband is an Irish citizen?
Yes.
And he holds Irish passport?
Yes.
I don't think he has any problem if you want to live in Nigeria and come back anytime you wish. Okay. Unless, hold on. Unless if he has people making application under him, in the United Kingdom, then those people will have problem because they won't be able to provide evidence that is exercising treaty rights in the UK.
No. All our children have got an Irish passport as well.
Yeah, that's fine.
Every
That's
one of us.
the rest of it is due. The rest of it is down to the matrimonial agreement.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you.
That's okay. Thank you. It is a live program right now, Nigeria 101.1 FM. Major Kinjasha. Tokunbo Lagba is my name. We're talking about the issues of putting in an application to the Secretary of State. A lot of people do not understand that there are ways of putting an application to the Secretary of State. But what you have to bear in mind is that whichever method you want to use, once you have criminal record, it will invalidate it. It will affect your chance of success, no matter what you do. And even if you have it has taken toll or taken long time, that is, it's been a while that you had it, and you never disclose it on your application, you're going to be in trouble. You must be honest and upright with the Secretary of State when you are putting in an application. If you're not honest and upright, it will affect your chance of success. Hello.
Hello, good morning, lawyer.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am. I have an issue. I got my residency through my EU husband, and before then, I used to be an overstayer. Over time, I now went to Nigeria and got married to somebody else. And the problem now is this person I got married to is quite younger than me. And apart from that, it's also reflecting in his passport. And I don't know if that's going to be a problem if I decide to make an application for him to join me.
Hold on. So if it's going to be a problem, are you going to leave him now?
Of course not.
Exactly. So since you have not thought about the age gap when you fell in love, why would you be having that setback mind now? That's my point of advice first. The second one is that should not be a problem because men marry women younger than them. So I don't think it has any bearing. Age should not have a bearing in relationship.
Okay. So with this, is it okay to book an appointment to come and see you in the office?
Yes, please. Yes, of course you can.
Okay, I'm going to call you after the show to book an appointment.
I'm going to be in the office right now as soon as I leave. So give me some time to get to office and then call me.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Office number is 0208
Okay.
309 8808.
Okay.
0208 309 8808.
Okay, I got that. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That was a fantastic question by the young lady to ask. But what I want to reassure people is that shouldn't be a barrier to what you are doing. But if you're not doing it in the right way, it could be a problem because you will not be able to defend it. And as a lawyer, once I'm aware that it's not the right one, I might not be able to defend it properly. But then it doesn't matter to me. I have involved in a case in court where the Secretary of State agents allege sham marriage. They are actually alleged that case that I took to court that it was a sham marriage, and I was so happy that they alleged. But at the end of the day, before we finalized things in court, both the judge and myself were aware that there was a sexual intercourse between the two parties, and as a result of that, it invalidates the issue of sham marriage. It actually cancelled the word sham immediately. I knew from day one, but I never talk about it. I always take my mind off as a lawyer. But when we went to court and we start pieces the document and the information we have before us, the question I asked my client immediately before the judge was that, was there any sexual intercourse relationship between two of you? There was money passed hands. Of course, money passed hands to take care of her. Of course, there was sexual intercourse between two of them. So as a result of that, the allegation by the Secretary of State agent became rubbish immediately because the judge took account of the relationship between the parties and forget about whether money passes hand or not. Of course, money could pass his hand because he can give her money to do something. She can give him money to do something. So there's no doubt that money will pass hand in between two people that are in relationship. But the fact is that, was there any kind of love affairs between two of them? And it was yes in court. And we concluded that it wasn't a sham marriage. So we left the issue of sham marriage immediately. We discovered that there is love between two of them and there was sexual intercourse. So we moved smoothly into the law, which is the 2006 regulations, and we look at the documentation before us, and we end up getting what we wanted on that day. And that's the fact of it. Before the Secretary of State agent can allege, they have to be 101% clear that it was sham. And what is sham marriage? How would you define sham marriage in law? You got to be careful. The onus is on the Secretary of State agent, which is the respondent, to prove beyond any doubt that that thing is not real. So they must have evidence. They have to pieces it and show evidence. Perhaps the parties are not living together. Perhaps they came into the house, they find another lady with the guy, or they find another man with the lady. They find no evidence of the lady or the man, the EA person living in the same house. Then that is when this thing will start coming up. But then that's not the final, that's not the end of the journey. The thing you have to be aware is that it probably be at the time they came, he or she was in Europe with his family for a visit. Bear it in mind that they don't need passport, they only need ID card to travel to Europe. So he must be in Europe to visit his family. So because somebody else is in the house does not even conclude, it's not conclusive that the marriage is sham. There is so much to define it. There is so much the law we have to look into to say that this is a sham marriage. And that is that headache is for the Secretary of State agent to prove it beyond reasonable doubt. On my desk, I won't go through anything to do with sham because I would not want to step on the law. But then if clients want to prove it that no, this thing is real and it's not fake, the client must be prepared and purport himself or herself in a way that he will be able to face the consequence and say, listen, I am standing gallantly to this matter. I am telling you that you need to prove it to me that this is fake. So there is so much to look into when it comes to immigration law. Immigration law is not simple. It's not easy. It's difficult because the law change from time to time. And as I said to you all the time, it's an administrative law, which means that anyone who practices in that area must be on top of it. Don't sleep at all. There is no need to sleep because if you sleep, you will slip off in law. And that's the reason why I enjoy practicing immigration and nationality law now. In fact, I enjoy it more than property law that I used to practice on. I love this because I read about it every now and then. We are on 07908 628 240. We're talking about the issues and methods to put in an application to the Secretary of State. There isn't that much time for me to hang around, like I said to you. So, if you want to get something from my brain regarding immigration and nationality law, we are here now on 07908 628 240. All the sisters and brothers, Mr. and Mrs. Enquiries sending to me on my inbox. I'm sure by now they should realize that I'm on live now and they can call me and ask me questions now regarding the problems they are facing in the United Kingdom. From Bolton, thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, hello dear, hi. Thank you, ma. Yes, ma. Thank you, ma. Please proceed. Okay.
Wọ́n kọ́kọ́ rí sí ibẹ̀ ìgbà tó yá káàkiri wọ́n fún mi ní 2 and a half years. Nígbà dọ́rí tí mo ń lo 2 and a half years yẹn lọ́mà ní ọkùnrin ní Mùsùlùmí. Ó dẹ̀ gba ẹ̀sìn yẹn ń gba wèrè lẹ́kùn jìjì. Tó ti ṣe yín mà débi pé ó lọ sí Iran, ó lọ sí Iraq. Bá a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí kò sí nínú kọ́ńtírì yìí. Ìgbà tí mo wá fẹ́ gbé ìwé mi wọlé ní last year.
Madam, hold on. Kí ló lọ ṣe ní Iran and Iraq?
Ó bọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn ló bá lọ ma.
Láti lọ ṣe kí ni?
Ẹ ló gbà mo sọ fún yín kó gba wèrè mẹ́sìn. Ó lọ síbẹ̀ níbi ò lè sọ nǹkan tó lọ ṣe mà. Àgbà tó ti di Muslim yẹn, àwọn Muslim ló ń bá rìn. Ó change orúkọ ẹ̀gbọ́n nínú pépà.
Madam, let me let you finish before I come in. Continue, ma.
Okay, ma. Ó change orúkọ ẹ̀. Orúkọ tó wà nínú orí marriage certificate wa, nǹkan ló wà lórí passport ẹ̀ sí. Ó change orúkọ ẹ̀ tó ti gba passport mi tó ti yé yín mà. ó wá ti lọ nísìnyí kò sí ní kọ́ńtì yìí mọ́ ìgbà tí mo fẹ́ pé wọ́n mi wọlé ó sọ pé kóun fẹ́ travel ó kọ gbogbo lẹ́tà fún mi ó dẹ̀ fi fọ́tò kan ti passport ẹ̀ ó fún mi oṣù gbogbo ó ti lọ láti July ní kò tí ì dé oríṣiríṣi nọ́mbà ló fi máa ń pè mí tó ti ìgbà kan ó wà ní Australia ìgbà kan ó wà ní England ìgbà kan ó wà ní Malaysia nísìnyí tó ti yé mi náà àwọn ọmọ ìtọ́ ti wá kọ lẹ́tà sí pé àwọn refuse báwọn olùfún tó àní àfi àsìkò nítorí pé wọ́n bèèrè wọ́n kọ lẹ́tà several times pé kí n mú pálí wá kò dẹ̀ sọ fún ọ pé kò sí ní country ní ìwé ibi tí ìgbà tó fi di muslim ní oríkèédè náà di muslim ó bí òye di muslim pé ìgbà tí mo fẹ́ kí o fi ṣe muslim ní ìdẹ̀mọ́ oríṣi tó fi di muslim ní ìdẹ̀lẹ̀ bá di muslim tó ìyẹn fa kọ́dún kan láàrin ara wa tó ti yé nímà tó ìgbà tó lọ sùn ó kàn máa ń a máa foríṣiríṣi fọ́tò hàn mí ó ti fẹ́ lé yìí ó ti ẹ̀ bímọ sọ́wọ́ ó ti ṣe kó o ṣe o kó bá máa dákun tóbi tọrọ ṣáàdé sí ní pé wọ́n wá sẹ́pẹ́ sílẹ̀ o tí ò bá mú pálí ẹ̀ wá wọ́n máa refuse ní délẹ̀ tó nǹkan tí mo kàn ní kí n.
But ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé briefly what you have just said on a public thing, but I think government needs to be aware of what you just told me now. Rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣá. Maybe you should call me afterwards. Mo ti máa number yín sílẹ̀. Ẹ pè mí later.
All right.
We're still here on Naija 101.1 FM program talking about Lagbaye on how to regularize your status. We're talking about the most important thing. We're talking about the issues facing migrants in the United Kingdom, and I would like to encourage you, if you have the opportunity, to speak out on issues that you know can affect the national security of this country. I want you to speak out. Anything that can affect the interest of the state is very important for us to speak out. I'll come back onto that. Hello? 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 Hi. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hello?
Yeah, please, Esros. Okay, please speak up.
Yeah, please, I would like to speak to Mayor Tukubo.
I'm on here. I'm on the program.
Oh, yeah, but you're not talking to me anyway. That is may God continue to change you now.
Amen.
Yes, we all love exactly what you're doing.
Thank you.
Actually, yes. I have one or two things to discuss with you. I have a British wife, and then I've got my 2 and a half years, and all my kids have their own British as well, British passport as well. So at the moment, I don't know if I could be able to get 2 and a half years for my mom as well, because she overstayed. Oh, she came to Victor and she overstayed.
You can't.
I don't. Ma?
You can't unless your mother qualifies in her own right. If she's not qualified in her own right, you will not be able to get it for your mom. I'm afraid so. You will only be able to get it for your mom if your mother qualified in her own right. You know, if she doesn't qualify that in her own right under the immigration rules, an adult child cannot make application for a parent, or parents making an application for an adult child to become his or her dependent. Unless you're not holding European passport, so you cannot do that, and your wife is not holding European passport, so she cannot come in either. So your mother may have to return back to Nigeria and make a fresh application for re-entry. Are you with me? Are you with me? Yes. Please lower your device for me.
Okay. But what application do you think I can file in, and then how can I come to you and see you?
Can you call on 0208 309 8808 and shed more light with me on consultation? 0208 309 8808. Yes, thank you. Yeah, bye. Yeah. Hello? Hello? Are you on there, please? Hello? I think that person is gone. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hello. Yes, hello there. Hi. Yes, Soro, please. Time is not on my side.
I'm going to
Oh, shaking here.
you're putting on a change, see, 5 years rule.
Okay. Àwọn èèyàn ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o, ṣe mọ̀ pé àwọn èèyàn ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
You know, lórí talent, no? On 2 years, there's one that 5 years. The one that has to go and it's more. I feel like it's not for me. You know, so the change.
I can't get you. Have you met the requirement on income or finance first? You know, if you have overstayed your visa initially and you are placed on 10 years parents rule or 10-year partner rule, how do you want to change into 5 years? Because you already overstayed, so you have already stepped on the good character requirements. So that's going to affect you. For you to come on 5 years, then you have to prove that you earn income of 18,600 or above.
Okay. Okay. Because I finished the whole money because 7 years. 7 years.
Oh, no, Ojulon Compage, it is true. Oh, no, definitely. People are so much in a hurry to get things done, to get the indefinite leave to remain. And out of the way of getting so much in a hurry, they mix things up and they start all over again. You see? I always love it. It's peaceful mind. Everything I do in life, I like to do it from my mind to make sure that I'm peaceful. I don't like to do things in a hasty manner and then make mistake and then I will not be able to amend it. When you are too much in a haste, you make mistake in life and it will bring you down completely. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hi there.
Hello?
Yeah, hi there. Hi. Please speak quickly because I want to leave now. Please.
Hello?
Please go ahead. You are speaking with me. Lower your device. Your device is high.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I have a question to ask. As an EU citizen, can I bring in my husband?
Yes, if you are working in the UK. Yeah. If you are working.
15 hours a week.
How many hours?
15 a week.
I think you should be able to. As long as you are exercising treaty right, you should be able to. You should have pushed it to 17 and a half hours.
Without 15 hours, can I apply for...
You should have pushed it to 17 and a half hours. So you need about 2.5 more of hours to add to it to make it more under law, to bring it on official. You can still bring him, but you might likely to encounter some headache with the hours. But I don't think that should be final. But if you have the opportunity to push it to 17 and a half hours, I would advise so. Okay? But you can bring him into the country. The whole idea is that you must be working, exercise your treaty rights, have your pay slips, your bank statements, have a place where you are staying and contribute into our economy here. Then you have the right to bring your husband to the country. Okay?
Okay, well, thank you very much.
You're most welcome. I will not be able to take further call anymore. If you want to see me, I'm going to be in the office at 3 o'clock. I'm leaving now. For anyone that wants to see me, I will be in the office at 3 o'clock today, British time, on 0208 309 8808. You can call me to visit and to come for consultation in the office today. So if you want to meet me, come for consultation in the office today, you know, on 0208 309 8808 or 07908 628240. So You can come for consultation in the office today. I'm going right now to the office to go and meet people. So if you want to come for consultation, you can come for consultation in the office today. There is nothing called free lunch. I want to applaud to you. I want to say thank you so much for listening to my program. I want to encourage you to like my program, to share it and let people benefit from it, because this educative program is quite important to everybody in the community, even in the country at large, because it assists the Secretary of State to know that there are some people out there helping them to reduce their workload by encouraging people to put in an application at the right time, not at the wrong time. So meet me in the office today at 3 o'clock. I will be able to answer all your inquiries. Office number again, 0208. Office number is 0208 309 8808. Yeah, 0208 309 8808. That is the number for the office. So call and come and see me in the office. Thank you so much. I want to allow our community to come in straight away now. Yeah, so thank you. And Press TV, I don't know what channel is Faith World TV. Faith TV. But I think Faith TV should be on 2 o'clock today. They will download it on my line, but I think it should be 2 o'clock today. But I don't know the channel. Thank you so much, everybody. I love you dearly, and I'll see you soon. Thanks to all of you that contributed to the last evening program on the Facebook. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Bye for now. Thank you so much.